So this brings us to a couple of other shots that I think really match the power and the emotion that's present in your first two images in your project. In this image, my eye really can't help but going to that very razor sharp 13.7% alcohol by volume that is in the or on the label of the wine bottle, particularly given what you've shared with the viewer in the artist statement. I think when you see that, it really jumps off of the frame, and this becomes kind of a not only a still life, but a statement about you. And it's not meant as a positive or negative statement, but I think that for the viewer, you start to connect things and wonder down the road, is this something that you might have to contend with in your life, or is this something that you'll take a different path than your father and be able to drink in a manner that's responsible and manage everything in your life in a manner that doesn't lead you to the same ultimate end that your father came to. So from that point of view, this is really a powerful image, and I love the sunglasses in the foreground. They certainly connect you to the image. Perhaps even maybe I'm seeing it down in one of the corners of the frame, but perhaps even a reflection of you in the sunglasses might be a cool addition to this photograph. So again, very powerful shot, and really the type of thing that I'm looking for. Something that really says something about you and your life as you've expressed in your artist statement. So very well done on that count. Then I think this perhaps might be your most powerful image of your entire project. In your statement, you talk about how much your mom has done to keep things together for your family, and I think all of those struggles for all of those years really kind of show in this photograph. If you look at her posture, she's kind of she looks kind of tired, and the sort of blank screen on the computer. I know she may have been actually looking at something on the computer, but it's just kind of, to the viewer, it's a blank screen there, so it kind of looks like she's kind of just looking off into outer space, like she's just really exhausted. So I think that's just a really powerful, evocative image. Even the shadow that's going on the wall here, that's kind of looking back at the viewer and kind of speaks to her past, and sort of all the idea that shadows are haunting us around, and even I kind of like this bright window. Typically I wouldn't like a window on the edge of the frame, but in this instance I think it kind of signals sort of like a brighter, cheerful world than perhaps the one that she's experienced, or the one that she's had to manage all of her life. So again, just a super image, very powerful, and I really like what you've shared with the class in this image. So then, wrapping things up with your two final images, you really got to watch the focus here. This looks like a pretty blurry shot, and in some instances blur is okay, but there I don't think it works. And then kind of wrapping things up, I see how you're kind of connecting your past and getting through high school, and then with your ribbon, or whatever you call that, for your mortar for graduation here with this year in it. Again, it works. Maybe I would like to see a little bit more depth of field here. I like this out of focus here, but maybe we can kind of have just a sharpness between these two areas here. I think that would put a nice finishing touch on your portfolio. So some really brilliant shots in there, but also kind of a couple of road bumps.